Connecting to cloud server. There we go, recording. Well, welcome everybody to the teaching tonight, August 18th. Tonight, we're talking all about follow-up training and inviting. And the reason being is that over the last few months, we've had so many amazing things going on. And now we're going into the season of the reboot. And so I really want to help you not only kind of set yourself up for success of what you've built over the last few months, but also allowing what you've done over the last few months, whether if you've been on the team for years or if you're new or if you've been in the last week, like helping just set you up for success for growing your business through the reboot, because it is a powerful tool. We only do the group reboot a few times a year, and so it's a great time to expand your business. Okay, so first thing you need to do is to kind of take an inventory over your last like 90 to 120 days, okay? And I know over the last 90 to 120 days of our business, we have had the reboot that took us into the summer, okay? So consider, who did you invite to and this is, let me backtrack a little bit. I want you to think about who you invited, right? Maybe you made a list, so finding that list, who you invited to these things, who said not right now, who maybe just didn't get back to you, but go back to that immediate list. So these are the things that you've invited to or you've considered, and we're going to equip you of following back up with those people. So we've got the reboot that was in early summer. We've had the 10-day plant-based challenge. We've had the 10-day smoothie challenge. We've had the Family Healthy Starts webinars that have gone all summer long. We've had the immunity webinars and the immunity challenge that's going on right now. And then of course we've had the passion and purpose ongoing webinars. Okay, so those are things that I want you to take inventory. Who did you invite to those over the last 120 days? Or again, if you're new to the business, maybe it's just been the last 30 days, maybe it's just been the last 10 days, but who have you invited? Okay, and I'm going to teach you our follow-up protocol. I'm going to walk through it. And whether you're new or a veteran, this refresh is always good. So I'm going to actually screen share with you guys so I can show you where you can find this information for yourself. It is actually available to you on our team page. So when you go to Team Plant Strong and you go to our units and you scroll down to Unit 2, Becoming an Ambassador, you see more posts and you're going to click open this follow-up protocol. It is a Google Drive doc. I'm going to just share a couple stats with you guys. 80% of sales require follow-up 5 to 12 times. 5 to 12 times. How many of us are guilty? I know I am, of not following up at least 5 times. Okay, so 5 to 12 times. Most people literally only follow up once. That's like a majority, which is crazy. And following up with people 5 minutes after your any like Facebook Lives or Facebook event actually is more likely to convert to a lead or a customer. So the sooner you do follow up, the more excited people are, the more likely they're going to say yes. And 91% of customers are willing to refer to. So if you've got customers, but only 11% of network marketers, right, actually ask. So tonight we're going to talk about the follow-up. I'm going to open up this Google Doc. If you don't have Google Drive, you can make your own free Gmail account. You can save this. I have Google Drive downloaded to my phone, so I can access this on my phone. But you don't even have to have Google Drive. It's just a great way to like save this for yourself. So I am going to hop over to my Google Drive and open up this Google document, and just some things to think about with follow-up, because we are not desperate when we follow up. We are being professional, and it is the right thing for us to do. Your time is invaluable, and it's a hot commodity to others. So always think about being postured with kindness, and you're focused on the follow-up. You're not worried about the outcome, okay? We're always just focused on the follow-up. Okay, so if you just shared a video with them, guys, if you just invited someone to the reboot tonight, send them a message. Hey, did you watch the call? Were you on the webinar? Did you get to watch the video? If they said no, cool, no problem. I have some people that did. I hope you don't mind, but I have to prioritize my time and get back with them. Hope you don't mind. I'm pretty busy this week, but can I get back with you sometime next X, and it's convenient for you you can get them the recording to, and see if you can follow up with them then. If in the next follow-up they still say no, just respond in posture and kindness. Cool, no problem. Thanks for your time, but I have some people that loved it, so I've got to get back to them. Hope you have an amazing day. And you're going to move on. Okay? I don't want you to exhaust yourself, but start new conversations. And I'll talk a little bit about how to get back to those people that may have like not responded or didn't watch the video here in a bit. Okay? If they said yes, right? Or they gave you a thumbs up, okay, that weird, like awkward thumbs up about whether it's sharing the passion and purpose, whether you shared the reboot, ask what they liked best, okay? And then if worst case scenario, they say they hated it, they didn't like it, they watched it, you can ask them, oh, wow, I apologize, loves it, I'm curious. Their reason. So why did you agree to watch it? What were you hoping to see? I think sometimes, well, actually, I know sometimes people have an expectation of what they want to experience, and the communication got missed. And so we find that once they would say that they're hoping to, you know, have less inflammation or have a greater weight loss or to overcome migraines, right? You can say, well, you may have missed that in your, but most people are experience less migraines, or they're making part-time income, or they're working only part-time, right? You just refer to what they're doing or what they're looking for, because we know this is true, that people typically just miss the finer details. Now, if they say, love this or that, I want to encourage you guys are excited about in that moment. So I know I've been guilty in the past where like, I know they're a mom and they might say like, I'm so excited about the idea of having more energy and just losing the weight. And I might say, yeah, and then you can sponsor your kids too. Excited about, rather than saying like, yes, I am so excited for you to have that too. I know that you would love having more energy just like I've had. And I know that, you know, feeling good in your skin is most exciting. And you might ask them a little bit more like, why is that important to you? I'm scrolling down here. Why is that important to you? Why is more energy important to you? Why is the weight loss important to you? And after they've said all of what they're excited about, you just close this. Wow. After all you said, that sounds like you're ready to join. Don't put a question mark, period. Use a period. This is a statement. Sounds like you're ready to join. And even if they're on the phone, just don't say another word, guys. When they say yes, you're going to take the phone right then and there. Don't say another word. Sign them up right now. Can't say enough. Sign them up right now. Okay. Less confusion or mistakes are going to happen if you just get to going. If they say no, you say, oh, well, usually when people say said, they typically get started. You wait, let's see what they say. If they don't say, well, do you have any questions? Okay. And we'll talk a little bit about more of this, and we'll just kind of, and then at that point, that's a great time that you can screen help support you in the next steps. Okay. Now, let's say we're going to move on. That was a hot conversation that happened right after a call. Let's say you have scheduled with someone and you forgot to follow up when you said you were going to. So I said I was going to help with Susie at 6:40 p.m. my time, and I forgot to follow up with Susie. I'm going to send Susie a message, okay, if I haven't responded at least, and it's been 4 days or more, and I'm going to say, hey, I just want to apologize. I'm not going to go straight into, did you watch that video? Are you ready to get started? What did you decide? Because I didn't follow up when I said I would, right? I am going to simply just connect on a personal level and say, how are you? If they respond and you get chit-chatting, then you can go back and previously ask like, hey, I know that we were going to touch base about that video. Did you get a chance to watch it? Right? That's when you can do the follow-up and open up that conversation. And truly, guys, just make good judgment. People are human. If they have a lot going on in their life, they're sick. The last thing I want to share with you guys is something called update and deflection. And this is for the people, okay, that, you know, have ghosted you, have, or they said they'd watch something twice or 3 times and they never did, and you just moved on. Coming back to these people, we call this the update deflection every 30 days. Do this every 30 days. I promise you, if you do this for 6 months, and I am proof in the pudding that following up with people that you have been reaching out to do this kind of follow-up. If you just do this for 6 months, your business will be booming. Okay, so you're going to start with an update. Of course, we always want people to know that we're busy, our time is valuable. So you're going to start a message with something that we know that would resonate with them, that's exciting. Okay, like, hey, how are you? I am so excited. I just brought a major business leader into our team, or I just brought or helped a pharmaceutical sales rep. Maybe they're in pharmaceutical sales. I just got our first promotion. Or hey, I just helped someone with connect something. If you're talking product, connect them with their story. I just helped a pregnant mama get started on health journey. She just has such peace of mind. I love helping other women have peace of mind for their nutrition. Starting them on Juice Plus to help them. Oops, sorry, not now. Or go like, hey, I'm so excited. We just launched in Mexico, right? Hey, I'm excited. My friend just started making $1,000 a month. Something that will connect to your previous conversation with them. The reason why they maybe said yes before to a video or whatnot. Then you add what's called the deflection. You've updated with them with something exciting. You've asked them how they're doing. Now, sorry, I keep getting this pop-up. You're adding a deflection in the same message. Do you know anyone who would like to make an income from home if I showed them how to do it? Do you know anyone who is pregnant, has MS, an autoimmune disease, that would like to experience information? You're not trying to sell them. You're not adding a, you know, you would be amazing, or, you know, this could be amazing for you, for your pregnancy. That just reduces the tactics above. I promise it works. And you're just asking personally anyways, okay? This is called the update and deflection. You do this every 30 days with people even that don't respond to you, or they start to respond to you, or they say like, hey, I don't have anyone, but if someone comes to mind, I'll let you know. A piece of the pie that'll still connect to them, another version of the story, right? Like if I talked about someone who's pregnant, I get to come back and I say, hey, I'm so excited. My friend, Cam just had her healthiest birth yet. I was able to help her with nutrition. Do you know anyone that's looking to have a healthier birth or healthier pregnancy, right? I connect back with them with a story. And if you're always looking for stories, guys, just comment in Voxer if you don't have a personal one in mind off the top of your head. Comment into our team Voxer, say, hey, does anybody have a story around this? And that, okay? Now, when to stop. When they reply with meanness or rude or just being a jerk, let me tell you something. They are disqualifying themselves. And you become, hey, no worries. This isn't a fit for you. I got to go help my new teammate, or I got to go help my new friend, Cammie, get, started in her healthy postpartum journey. But you have a great day, okay? Kill them with kindness. Guys, it works. I swear it does. I've used it multiple times. Have a conversation. Are you still doing that? And if you have someone who is super sharp, amazing energy, someone you really desire, please, every 30 days, they will come around. Sarah has joined the squad. Okay. So, that being said, that is follow-up. If there is something a little bit more specific, I do want to take a second, the follow-up section of the units, but I wanted to see if there's anyone that has like a roadblock in their current. I wanted to give you some feedback. I wanted to give you some quick one. right now with a follow-up roadblock, like where things left off, that you would want some feedback. If you do, comment in the chat about like what that kind of their background, like, are they pregnant? Are they endo? They meet, you know, what is their connection point? I will come up with some verbiage here at the end. You've done the follow-up, right? You're following up. Now we're in the season of the reboot. I love this season because we all get to experience so many amazing health transformations. And I want to just remind you guys from consistency and inviting to these webinars and sitting at the recording. So if you didn't see the verbiage that's in Voxer or you missed it on the team page, I do want to show you guys where it is on the team page. Give me 1 second. I am going to share. I'm going to go back to team page. In our albums, if you don't know, I'm sorry, go to photos. In our photos, we've got our units, but we also have photo albums that are specifically providing extra resources for you guys. So in our photo albums, underneath the 4-week wellness reboot, if you scroll down, let me say this first. There's 2 ways to invite to the reboot. You can attract people into the reboot, and they are powerful. I would say if you're going to do a post on Facebook, do a selfie or do a before and after photo of yourself or a customer if they're giving you permission. Those are way more powerful than a flyer, in my opinion. Like being honest, it's a cool tool, but it does get as much traction. So I encourage a selfie, a personal story, a before and after photo of your own clients, or before and after photo of anyone. If you go to our Abundant Wellness source in March, you're going to have before and after photos shared. Okay. So that being said, all of the reboot resources are here as well. I just FYI, kind of the guidelines, what's included when people are asking. We don't want to guideline. It's here. This is verbiage to explain the reboot. Okay, there's additional photos of verbiage to explain the reboot. I do love this one. I think it's pretty hilarious. Okay. And then down at the bottom, there are tools that you can use, verbiage starting. Once they're in the reboot, you can send them this text message to get them started. Okay, so this is here for you, a new customer. But as we scroll down below, the inviting verbiage also always here in this reboot photo album. So you guys know it is here for you. And so you can attract to your business by using the Instagram stories or posting on Facebook with a story, or in our reboot stories, and you want to reuse them, just comment and make sure that they're fine being reused. And then inviting, consistency in the inviting. I encourage you to think about the reboot starts September 14th. So we've got a little bit less than a month, a little less than 4 weeks. And how many people do you want to invite to the reboot? I said this earlier, of not getting focused on the outcome, not focus on like, how many customers do I want to be in the reboot, but how many people can I share with? And you know, we say for the average the average of 10 people that you invite, 1 to 3 are going to say yes. So if you know that you'd like to have 5 new reboot customers in September, that means that as a minimum, you should consider inviting 50 people between now and the next couple weeks to a webinar or to a recording. And you just start by sharing that verbiage with someone. Once they say they're open, you can send them, you know, if it's in the next couple days, you can send the recording in the webinar and post it tomorrow. Or if you invite them on Tuesday night, we're going to have it every Tuesday night, the next 3 Tuesday nights. So the next, it's going to be, the reboot will also be shared at, the 25th and the 1st. Okay, so reboot, here I'm a little bit choppy. I am sorry. Let looks like some people are having some issues. It looks like it was kind of getting interrupted. Let me make sure I'm disconnected here. That being said, how many people do you want to commit to inviting to so that you can get X customers? And you might have to go up in that average to get, you know, that number. You might have to do more like 60 or 70 to get 5 customers. But just thinking about how many you want to get. And so that means, how do you want to invite? Do you want to invite all 50 at once and blast them? That's kind of how I do things. I literally take 1 or 2 days and I will just blast all my invites and messages out. Or do you need to do like 15 this week, 15 next week, and 15 the following week? Just take the time tonight to go back to your list previously, right? All those old follow-ups. You can follow up with them using the excitement of the reboot and inviting them, asking if they're open to learning more about the reboot, or if they're brand new, using that invite verbiage, okay? Do you use the same invite verbiage for cold market as you put in the team Voxer for the reboot? That is a great question. I would use actually a little bit of a different technique with cold market. I have done a cold market outreach training and know that I have some verbiage here. Actually, let me just pull this up. Cold market. This is a great question, Emily. I have a cold market script, and it sounds a little bit like this. It's pretty general. Hey, X, I know we don't know each other, but I saw you were in X. So I saw you were in Ohio, or I saw that you worked in health and wellness in Illinois. We work having an amazing experience during this quarantine, helping people with better health. I'm not sure if you're open to learning more, but we have some amazing reboot coming up. Are you looking to do more with your health? If not, no worries. It's kind of general. I did a cold market training, Emily. You have to go back in our YouTube channel, but it did cover this kind of approach. You can definitely go back and get more exact verbiage. And I want to confirm, hold on, let me go to the team page and just search cold market. How to build a business beyond events. Yes, how to build a business beyond events. It's a document that is direct conversation. It's in our files, okay? And that is addressing hot, warm, and cold market, okay? So that would be a really good one to look at. That's a great question. So definitely just go check out that file. Because I know this was all based off of training that I had taken specifically for a cold market. So let me know if you have any more specific questions. Anybody else? Do you have any questions on specific follow-up, whether it's the 4-day follow-up or the update and deflect follow-up? Trying to just double check there isn't any cold market stuff. I think that was it. Yeah, if you go and just search cold market in our team page, there's quite a few different ideas. All right, well, you guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Again, all I shared tonight is all resources that we have available in our team page. Refer back to this recording or feel free to Voxer me if you have a more specific question. I know Mel is out of tune the next 2 weeks. So if there's something specific, again, you can go to the Team Plant Strong Voxer, of course, but feel free to Voxer me personally. I do check Voxer a few times a day. I'm happy to support you. So you guys have an awesome rest of your Tuesday night. Get some good sleep. And